so much. We're starting at 10 after, respecting Harvard time, making sure students are trying to get here after their classes. Thank you all for coming. My name is Shoshana Zuboff. I'm a member of Harvard faculty for Divestment. My colleagues have asked me to open up this event, and on behalf of all of us, we take great pleasure in welcoming you here this afternoon. As you can see, we've designed this forum to be a celebration. Yes. A capstone of an extraordinary week, and actually an extraordinary 3 years of the divestment movement, both on this campus and across the nation and around the world. I've been at Harvard University for, well, let's just say since 1973. Dare I admit it? I was a prodigy. And like everybody else. But I have to say, in all these years, never prouder than I am at this moment. In this room who has contributed to this week, to the past 3 years, as well as those who couldn't be here today, we celebrate you. Thank you. Our faculty-sponsored forum represents the 3 stakeholder groups who have worked together and will continue to work together to make Divest Harvard a success: our students, our alumni, and our faculty. We've asked our speakers to share their reflections on the last few years, the lessons that they have learned from all of our accomplishments, but we have also asked them to look forward. This may be the last day of Heat Week, but it's the first day of the rest of this movement. Hey. And make some news and share with us their new thinking about the next chapters ahead and the challenges that we face. Let's make this not simply the end of an historic week, but the beginning of a new history. We plan this today as an open forum. So what we've asked our panelists to do is make remarks, each of them for about 15 minutes. Then we're going to open it up for questions so that we can deeper the conversation among ourselves and with the panelists. By the way, a mic will be passed around if you have a question to ask. It will not amplify your voice, but it will make sure that you are in our very important recording. So just so you know about that. All right, on to introductions. Great privilege to introduce this amazing group of individuals. Oh my goodness. Our own Jim Anderson is a scientist, think capital letters, a scientist whose revelatory work alerts us to the complex deconstruction of the climate system, a very far cry from mere global warming. But Jim is also that rarity in scientific leadership who is irrevocably committed to the social, to the educational, the moral, and the social imperatives produced by this upheaval. And that makes Jim Anderson a hero in my book, and his science a call to action. At this end of the table, our friend Bob Massie.
Yes.
There's no way to describe him except to say he is the Leonardo da Vinci of modern activism. A scholar, a political candidate, a spiritual leader, an economic visionary, a leader of the anti-apartheid divestment movement. What is less well known is that from the beginning, Bob nurtured Divest Harvard with his counsel, his advice, his experience, just incredible, bottomless generosity and kindness. Bob, Maxmin in the orange Divest Harvard t-shirt. A lot of you know this, but perhaps not all of you. She's also my beautiful daughter. Inspired by Bill McKibben's 2012 article in Rolling Stone magazine, she arrived on this campus as a sophomore that year, determined to start a fossil fuel divestment campaign at Harvard University. Little did the world know that she combines not only intellect and passion and profound moral commitment with a truly superhuman tenacity. By November of that year, Chloe and a small band of comrades roamed the yard with a bullhorn, exhorting students to a referendum on divestment. And the rest is history. In word and deed, she exemplifies a new generation of leadership. From a Rolling Stone to a snowball, Divest Harvard has become a beacon, not only at Harvard, but for students everywhere. Bill McKibben. Part Tom Paine, part George Washington. Except without the wooden teeth. He has called out the summer soldier. He has called out the sunshine patriot, converting us all to the regular infantry, inspiring us not to shrink from crisis, but rather to turn to the service of this planet. His gifts of vision, of language, and of courage deserve, as Tom Paine himself put it, the love and thanks of man and woman. brilliant and wise Jenny Mansbridge, a seminal thinker in the study of social movements and democracy. She has also been a seminal contributor to our faculty group, the lead author of our trenchant FAQ document, a woman who has provided keen analysis and a profound moral compass for virtually every issue that we've taken up. And it's been a great honor for me to work beside her. And with that, Jenny, I turn the floor to you.